Hey, we're back, and today we have a 2015 Flagstaff Shamrock 23 SS with the hybrid tip-out beds, with that slide on the side. And the best part is the awesome custom interior on this Flagstaff. So let's stick around and check out this awesome walkthrough. Okay, let's go over this beautiful 2015 Flagstaff. This comes in weighing at 4441, has a 458-pound dry hitch weight, cargo carrying capacity of 1,498 pounds. The length is 24.8, width is 8, height is 9 foot 2 inches. This has a complete custom interior, has the hybrids with tip-outs on both sides. Now let's walk around this whole camper and go over some of the outside specs and options. This comes with a 2 5/16 ball with a power tongue jack, two 20-pound propane tanks underneath that plastic cover. We have a little porch light up front. And this one has a weight distribution setup on it. Over on the side we have our sticker with all of our information on the camper, our marker lights, one at each corner that runs off our running lights. Down here's our water heater. Then we're going into our water intake system. This is our portable water when we're going off grid and filling that fresh water tank, and we need our water pump. Down below is our city water connection. This is when we're campground camping and we have that pressurized water. And then this one is the black tank flush. This awesome hybrid does come with a nice slide with external storage. And you'll see this is fully stored with all of our outside accessories and hoses and blocks and chalks. Down below we do have the dual axles. Back here is our outside shower. Another water intake. Then we have our coaxial cables for cable and satellite, and our 30 amp power cord plug. Down below is our dump station. Gray is okay, black is for crap, gray is for our drains, and black is for the toilet. Lock and secure that sewer hose, open up the valve gate, and dump those tanks. Back here we have a 4-inch diameter bumper that we can store things away in. Full-size spare tire with rear storage, which is currently holding the weight distribution setup. Down below we do have 4 stab jacks, one at each corner. Full-size spare tire with the cover. Level in the back. Over on the side, we have that awning. This is a manual awning that I believe is 12 feet long. Then we're over into our TV support, our outside coaxial cable and power, so we can bring that TV outside, hook it right up. Down here's our tires, showing they're the 205/75 R14s. They do have nitrogen-filled tires. That's what that green valve stem means. Outside propane connection. Outside keter rails so we can hook up that grill. Nice big window, porch light, and speakers. Yep, the big awning, nice entry door handle, furnace exhaust with another level on the side, double step to get in. And down here is our 12-volt in solar port. Now let's go inside and check out this gorgeous custom interior. We do have a screen door, fire extinguisher, this little cool black bezel with the entertainment. We have our charging station, our stereo, and our TV. Then we have our front tip-out bed, which is the bigger one. with a heated mattress pad. Up top, we have a shelf that goes all the way across. Down below, we have plenty of storage. 3 different storage doors right in the front. Access panels. That's to get into the water heater and some of the water hoses. Power. Now we're going into our little jackknife sofa. I'll show you how all this stuff operates at the end. Pop it open, pop it down. We have our overhead cabinetry with all the different paint and inserts. I absolutely love the wood and the green. And then all the tan accent color. Just turned out great. And this is here on a consignment. We're just helping somebody else sell it, so I wanted to show it. And we absolutely loved what they did. They didn't change the floor plan at all. They just modernized it and made it look beautiful. We've got a bunch of countertop space up here. Under sink storage. Nice big sink. A few different drawers. A couple extra pieces just in case we need to replace them later. Stainless steel sink. Faucet. Microwave. Overhead storage. This is all located in the slide. Huge storage in there. Then down below we have our hood with our fan and our vent. 3-burner stove with that glass top that is not tempered glass but can be used as more countertop space. This also has the oven. Down below with some more access panels just in case we ever need to repair stuff. Little pantry over on the side with a few different shelves. Over top showing our air conditioner. It's all ducted. We have all the lights. And then I must have a dead battery on the jump pack. Couple little spots to hang things from. That beautiful barn style door for the bathroom entrance. Now we're going into the bathroom. We have a sink, medicine cabinet, mirror, places to hang our towels, fan, skylight above the shower. Then we're going into the back bedroom with storage underneath. Nice little area back here with a little privacy and plenty of storage with a little spot for the mirror and your charging station, shelf over top. And then you actually have a lot of storage back here. I mean, this would double up as some of your kitchen storage as well. Wardrobe bars. And I love how they utilized all this with all the little cubes. Over here, we have our 2-way fridge with our breaker box down below and our fuse box. Nice double door fridge. Runs off propane or electric. Then we have some more overhead cabinetry above the U-shaped dinette. And these all connect together so there's no walls inside. They have a couple storage baskets on the wall over here. The beautiful U-shaped dinette. I'll show you how that pops into a dinette here in a few. Down underneath we have storage. Underneath of the bed, a couple plugs. That's also the dinette table. Over here is a backup camera. We do have a backup camera on the outside as well. And then I love how they took that 2x4 and put all the little round dowel rods on there to hang things from. Now let's show you how everything else. Okay, let's pop this back tip out bed open. First, we're gonna pull the cushion or the bed part all the way forward. Then we are grabbing our shepherd's hook. Connecting our shepherd's hook right into the bed support. You need to come over here to see this. Then we are going to take our bed support, connect our shepherd's hook, bring it back, and then connect that top of the shepherd's hook right up here. And now that we have both tip outs all folded out, let's show you how the rest of the camper works. This beautiful sofa is a jackknife sofa. So all we have to do with this is lift this up, and right there is another sleeping spot. And then to bring it back into a sofa, we always want to give a little support from the back, and there we go. And look at that. The blanket almost stays attached perfectly. With this table here, all we have to do is turn it sideways and then bring down our legs. We just gotta open the support. All right, move this little clip, then swing that right down, get the cushions out of the way. There you go. Now this is sitting right on top of those wood supports. Then we just bring in the back cushions. There we go. And there is our bed. And that is a big bed. I can definitely sleep on here. Ah, look at that. I'm pretty sure that is a Riverside Retro 190 BH that was pulling in and out of the gas station over there. Which is always cool to see. All right, we've made it to the end of the video. I greatly appreciate you all for sticking around, and I want to know, what do you think of this? What do you think of the color scheme and how it looks in that bathroom door? There's a few little things in here that these guys did to make this look awesome. And they didn't change the design. They didn't change the floor plan. They just gave it some style. Some simple things to make it look all that much better. Thanks for sticking around. If you like these kind of videos, do me a huge favor and smash that subscribe button and keep on coming back for more. I have a lot of weekly uploads. I have a lot more coming up, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye, everybody.